Okay, we're at the Death Can't Wait studios of Arizona. We got a spicy one tonight as we get closer to McGregor versus Holloway 2. We got Lady Looks Like a Dude and now a boxer, MMA-Holes. Yeah!
Gonna be bad, my nigga.
How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is
Wonderful.
We are here on the Tuesday night show. Everyone smash the like button as we are ready to go crazy and talk about everything that's going on in the world of combat sports. It's going to be bad.
Gonna be bad, my nigga.
We're going to be going there to the places where you don't want to go. And we might even take you to the places where we want to go. Does that even make any sense? All right, let's get into it. How's everyone in the chat doing? Hopefully all is WW.
Wonderful.
And yeah, we are on the rebound of a second channel show that was another spectacular show, completely cringy and ridiculous. If you didn't see the Gummy Gang last night, you didn't miss anything. You don't want to see that. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Did you guys see this? This over here was an actress. She was in Juno. She's actually a pretty good actress. And then she turned into a boy, and now she's a boxer. She's also playing Achilles in the Odyssey. And I just want you to take a look at that picture for a second. Just take a look at that, okay? Just tell me what you think about that in the chat. I'm just curious in the comment section. If you're watching the replay, tell me what you think. It's the perfect one. I mean, we are ending Pride Month, so this is a great topic for tonight's show. And this is now Elliot Page. She was Ellen Page. Now she's Elliot Page, and she was hitting the pads in the bag, and she was hitting the pads, not really the pads. She was hitting a pool noodle, and this is what she looked like over here. This is what she looked like. Check it out. He has the same problem, I keep on messing it up, but he has the same problem that I have, my head movement. I don't think I have the head movement thing anymore. But anyway, I have the head movement part of him too. I just kind of throw stiff combinations, like, I don't know. I'm like a robot, but it seems like good technique other than the fact that you're supposed to move your head, which I don't do as well as, and she doesn't do it. I don't know. Yeah, just stiff as a board. That's how I am as well. You got to get better. You got to get better with that movement, but no, she's just coming forward. Achilles. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Right up the middle. Okay. So what do you guys think of the form? Here she is over. It looks like there's some AI going on over here. That was her before, and now her after. She's got herself like a six-pack. I mean, yeah, look at that. Look at those abs. And there you go. Her swinging and her with her coach, or him with his coach. Very strange, right? I showed my wife. I was like, can I put this on the thumbnail? I don't know. And she's like, it's a dude. Of course you can. I was like, okay, wonderful. We'll do that. It's a weird time. It's a weird time right now where you just don't know anymore between male and female. You have no idea. It's very confusing. And this is pretty convincing over here that this is a... Would you know that's a girl? Look at those pecs. Yeah, she's got pretty solid definition. Although the nips kind of give it away a little bit over here. Like that one's smashed. Like it looks like a smash burger over here, or Gorbachev's little ink stain. But yeah, she's in great shape. Think about it. The abs, the freaking shoulders, the arms. So she's probably finding all different ways to get in shape for this Odyssey movie where she is playing Achilles. I don't know. Now, I'm a fan of Christopher Nolan. I like his movies. Strange casting for this. You go from Brad Pitt to Ellen Page, playing a badass. But I mean, who knows? She's a good actress. It's a good actress. He can act, right? He's a pretty good actor. Yeah, and here's a before and after here. 33 years as a woman, which she actually wasn't that bad looking. Like, she was kind of cute. And then there's 3 years as a man. Perfect. I mean, this is the world, right? This is the world we live in. They should put her on 329. So I'm assuming she's using the boxing as a a different way to stay in shape, because it's kind of fun. Boxing's kind of fun, to throw some hands around, to move the body and to get into shape. It's a fun way of doing cardio, hitting pads and hitting the bag. So I kind of get what she's doing there. I'm curious of what is the cocktail of supplements because I mean, it's a complete transformation, right? Like to turn into this, you got to get rid of the breasts. Does she have a penis? I don't know. Like, I kind of want to do a cup check to find out what's going on down there. Like, how do you, like, what, does anyone know if she's got a penis? I mean, I guess you guys wouldn't know, but did she ever do an interview and says, yes, I have a penis? How does that work? Hot take, but I'd still tap that. Okay. How? What would you tap? What would you be tapping? She's 4 inches hard. Okay. I watch her in that Umbrella Academy Next Minute Smash Burger. Umbrella Academy. Isn't that Resident Evil? Was she a guy or a girl in that? I don't think science is that far. I don't think you can have a fake penis. Yet I could be wrong. Yeah, how would that work? They would have to put like a prosthetic in there, and then how would you get it to work with your feelings? Like, how do you get is there a way to put some blood down? Where do you put the lips and all the inside guts? Do you pull everything out? Is it like a car where you pull everything out of the, and you swap everything around? What are the balls made of? Is koosh? If her balls don't drop after getting hit by a man, she will never be a man. Okay.
Wonderful.
Whoa! Who is this girl, Moss? Wait, hold on. Whoa! Who is this girl, Moss, who is live? Who is this girl who is live? What girl are you talking about? Elliot? Ellen? Who? What are you talking? 1,000 Swords. What are you talking about, man? Need a phone app? Oh, it's a Netflix TV series. Is it any good? She was good in the movie she was in. Wasn't she in Super as well? I think she was the girl that was in Super, which she was really good in that. I think that's why there's more male to female than female to male, at least outwardly open ones. I guess, right? I mean, it's got to be hard. I mean, I guess if you're a man, you want to become a woman, you just chop things off and put a hole inside of you and put some bags on your chest and away you go. Balls dropping is important. You would think, right? Like, how does this work? I'm actually kind of fascinated by this. How's one go from female to male? How's this work? I mean, clearly what I'm seeing here is a man. This looks like a 12-year-old boy. I feel bad she wants to be treated like a man after being a pretty lady, but it's her life. It is weird, right? Could you, like, girls out there, they dream of being like attractive movie stars, pretty females. Girls get all this work done to be all pretty, and she was actually already pretty. Like, she already got what she needed, and for some reason she said, well, let's get rid of all that. Let's get rid of that stuff and let's go in another direction. I never understood that. I do think there's something with women where some women do try to make themselves look uglier for some reason. They think they're making themselves more attractive, but they're making themselves uglier. Maybe with too much makeup, or maybe not enough makeup, or crazy plastic surgeries. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Her PT must be shoveling him roids. Like, I mean, I would imagine there's roids involved in this, right? There's got to be some sort of supplements to get yourself that kind of muscle as a female. I just seen an episode of Breaking Down, where they had a big woman fight a smaller guy. Bruh, the guy beat the crap out of her and knocked her out. Yeah. Well, I was talking about this with Jess because for those that don't know, my wife is into jiu-jitsu. She's been hardcore, almost ripped her nail off today. But she's like all in on this stuff and talking about still male versus female in fighting. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I still think you can get a black belt in jiu-jitsu female and some fat guy could just knock her the fuck out. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel, what was it? Joey Buttafuoco? Didn't he get into against China when I was a kid? I remember there was something like that going on. China was all shredded and Buttafuoco was a fat paisan and just, I don't know, beat her up. They're all crash test dummies for a big pharma. Do you think that's what's going on? That's a little deep, man. Crash test dummies. So are they getting paid? Are they actually straight, but they're getting paid? Is that what you're saying to do this? D-Life, I have a new... well, I got to see the Odyssey. If I like the Odyssey, I'm hey, that dude's pretty good. Pretty good. I will say, like I said before, I'll show it again. She does have to work on her head movement. Head movement. Head movement. But I'm guilty of that as well. She goes. Imagine getting knocked out by Elliot Page. That would suck. Now from a cute girl to a balding, short, feminine man. Oh, dear. I guess. Is she balding, too? I mean, I guess when you start doing testosterone, like, look at Conor McGregor. He got on the sauce, got off the sauce. His hair is rapidly leaving his head. So, I mean, I bet it does something to that. Juno versus Michael Obama. Nice.
Wonderful.
Looks like, yeah, she looks like a little boy. Yeah, it's crazy, right? I'm surprised this isn't Gummy Gang topic. This doesn't seem like MMA-Holes topic. Slow news week. I was going to, hammer down the, well, I'm going to be talking about 329, but we're going to be getting into 329 so much, especially like Thursday on, that I'm like, well, let's talk about Dude Lady. And not just because we just want to talk about Dude Lady, because she's boxing. She's throwing some combinations. Actually, I'm going to do a full 2 hours on this. I'm just going to sit here and just replay this over and over as I sip my mushroom. Is this the future, though? Like, so now what happens here? Like, if she's an actor, and what happens in the sports world? Because I'm sure there's going to be some young kids watching this and saying, "Hey, I want to be a guy too. I want to change things up, but I would like to be an athlete. I would like to be a fighter." How does this work? And we've had situations like this with the Olympics, and well, even in the fight world, we've had this issue. But as it becomes more popular and more common, are we going to have Elliot Pages compete against men? Like, is it just going to be more accepted? How does this going to work? You ain't fighting nobody. You have a 9? What, 9 inches? If she's a flyweight, I prefer the 9, yeah. Not 9 inches, but you know what I'm saying.
Gonna be bad, my nigga.
Let them fight? You think they should fight? I mean, if they want to get in there, right, and they've already changed over, I guess. Equal rights and lefts. Big Mike versus Juno Uncle 336. Juno was a pretty solid movie. I remember back in the day. I haven't watched it in years. Elliot Page, more like Elliot Stupid. I'm going to see how much longer I can hold on to this topic before I decide to move. It only works the other way. A trans man won't actually fight a man. A trans man won't actually fight a man. Well, no, in the MMA world, we did have... Actually, in the Olympics, we had that one dude lady. I remember we were all arguing with each other. And some people were saying, oh, that's a guy. And like, no, they did test. That's not. And then it wound up being a guy. So I don't know if that's true. And then you got Chris Cyborg. First punch will probably force them to retire. Honestly, the last thing we want is everyone to be exactly the same. That would be crazy. Imagine, like, there's a world where everyone has a penis and a vag. Could you imagine that? There's a world where, and then instead of looking for mates, you just stick it in yourself.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, let's go. Let's look through the news.
Time in the NFL on the 49ers practice squad.
You thought I was going to stick on that Elliot stuff. That looks like a female to me. Woo! Yeah.
It's gonna be bad, my nigga.
That's right. You're right, Dustin. It's going to be bad. Wow. Holy cow. Fantastic. What was that? What is this garbage? Name a better way to watch a pool party in Vegas. Let's see this. I can't have the. Let's see. So it would be kind of cool. I mean, I feel like that ship has sailed with me. When I was younger, I used to do Vegas all the fucking time. Every November, we would go to Vegas. During the convention weeks, it'd be party, nightclubs, all this and that. But now they got these pool parties over there. They call watch parties. I call fight buddies. Well, we're the fight buddies. But anyway, watch parties where they got gigundo screens in the background. The John Anik, hey, nice right hand, sponsored by Bud Light. And everyone's like hooking up in the pool. The gamblers are like shaking because they want their parlays to hit. It does look pretty cool. During the day, but then once the sun starts to set and you start getting into the main card, oh, that looks like a great time. Yeah, my ship has sailed. I'm such a loser right now. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, I couldn't go to Holes Fest, but I'll be there one time. But, like, going to, like, pool parties and stuff, like, I used to do all of that shit. I used to do the stages and the DJ stuff and the bottle service and the bottle rats, if you know what I'm saying.
It's gonna be bad, my nigga.
It was a great time. It was a great time. But now it's just, like, that urge is like gone. It's like gone with me. But I see this, I'm like, reminisce, great times. This looks like a great time. Because if you're going to go do something like that, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to start harpooning whales and, I don't know, turn into Conor McGregor doing some blow, and it's going to be bad, my nigga. But anyway, look at this. The waitresses, look at that. Beautiful. Taking the orders for $20 bottles of water. People high-fiving, their bets hit. Oh, they're watching the White House card there. It's good stuff. There's Hokit's armbar. Yeah, it'd be cool. Has anyone ever done that? Go into like a pool party? You're married now. Don't answer that. I've been to Vegas. Did you fuck prostitutes? No, I never did. I never fucked a prostitute. But I did. I fucked a dancer, shot girls. Never a prostitute. But I guess, I mean, you never know. They don't tell you. I mean, it's not like you do a whole background check on people you meet in Vegas, right? So I might have screwed one for free or for drinks, which is kind of like paying for a girl when you buy them drinks, right? That's why I'm obsessed with kids making transition because it's more like to be effective, the hormone treatment. Wait, what was this? Which Roger saying here? That's why we're trying to get straight here for a second. We were talking to Elliot. I almost vomited, so I had to move on. That's why the obsession with kids makes making transitions because it's more likely to be more effective, the hormone treatment. Okay. That's why they're obsessed. Yeah, dude, when the kids are involved with that shit, ugh. I mean, I don't know what the hell. Like, leave the kids out of it. When they're adults and they want to mutilate themselves, and I mean, they're adult, they make adult decisions. But kids, it's crazy. That hormone blocker nonsense. Dude, I want to punch a motherfucker in the face when I hear that shit. I would date a prostitute and a stripper. You got to take what you can get, right? So I get it. A dancer. Oh, and a dancer, we're going. A dancer, we're going to count that, buddy. You would say a dancer? What, you say a nightclub dancer would be like a stripper, like the girl that's on the, you know. Would that be considered a prostitute? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Those are hard girls to get. They're not easy to get, those girls, because constantly guys are throwing themselves at them. So they're not the easiest. Bartenders, are they prostitutes? If they are, then yes, I've been with prostitutes.
Super chat.
KC, thank you for the
Top
2.
woof 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 woof
Oh.
woof woof
Oh.
dog emoji.
Thank you so much, Casey. Appreciate that, man. Top dog over here. With International Fight Week coming next week, I want to hear your stories, though. People that go into Holes Fest. I want to see the people out there, getting into some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably can't tell the stories, and I get it. Just DM me, and I'll keep my mouth shut. Casey, thank you. Thank you. I'll live through you. It's going to be bad.
Gonna be bad, my nigga.
That's J-Beers on the way to Vegas.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Optimistically.
It would be fun to box her, knock her ass out, and then jerk off to her in 07 to come down from the adrenaline rush.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. That might be the funniest thing you've ever said, man. That's pretty. A round of applause for Optimistically Cynical. Can't argue that. I can't. I mean, we have a poll in the chat, okay? Would you punch a woman who turned into a man? 82% of the chat says, yeah. Yeah, I do it. We'll keep this on standby here. Ethan Ewan is out. Yeah. Boshrot's looking for a new opponent. That sucks, man. I was looking forward to that. That whole card is so good. And with Ethan on there, too, it's even better, like opening up the prelims. But no, he's unfortunately hurt. What is this? What do you think? What do you think this is? This is a woman who's turned into a man, shirtless, preparing to star in the Odyssey as Achilles. It's the only way I could show a topless woman. They got to turn into a man. You got to take what you can get. You know what I'm saying? You got to take what you get these days. Yeah, so I want to see if the man, I was just thinking about it. J-Beers and who in the chat is going to Vegas International Fight Week? We know Renee, J-Beers, Freeze. Guys, you got to go here, man. This is where you got to go. People are like, oh, where do we go to watch the fights? Go to a pool party, man. Get fucking shit-faced. You guys should get like a table together, right? That's what I'm saying. You all throw fucking money in the pot. You go there. You wear your MMA-Holes Fest wristbands. We'll dial in. You can kind of buzz into us while the fights are going on. Tell us what's going on over there. I don't know. Get some hookers. You can't be doing that, right? I don't know if you're single or not, but if you are, you could do a little cocaine off of each other, off of J-Beers' headbands, right? That shit would be fire. Hey, thank you for the jewels, man. Whoever sent those jewels, thank you. Boys not even fully grown would run her through the mill. Real men's strength versus fake men's strength isn't even close. That is true. Yeah, there is a difference for sure. Talk to Sean Strickland about that. Sean Strickland thinks that this whole chat could beat Amanda Nunes. I used to live in Vegas. Hell, with that place. Whoa, the Clam Beard. The Clam Beard. Have you been there? I haven't been to this place over here. I've seen it a bunch of times. The pool with the big screen. Actually, I don't think this is the one I'm thinking of. This seems like a different pool. I saw the one with where it's like the wide shot. You got all the seats, and then you got like a stage, and then the giant screen up there. This looks like a different one. So they must have a bunch of them over there. Pool party, yes. I'll flop around in the water. Simon Feck will be there with the big bird face, shirtless in a bathing suit, just the bird face. Oh my God. I would say yes. That would be a phenomenal time. I tuned out after 3 minutes with him in the panel. That's Gummy Gang stuff over there. Who cares about that? Is really Conor off the Colombian powder? I'm going to play a clip of Conor. There's an ad for Polymarket that popped up. I want to know what you guys think about it. I'm going to play in a second. We're going to be heavy on the 329 stuff tonight. I got no issues getting a woman. They're all like, oh, I want a blind daddy. Then I'm like, yeah, shut up, bitch. Then they melt at my feet. All right, yeah. Psychonaut. Slaying the bitches. Oh, Casey, thank you. Casey just gifted a membership. Who got it? Cliptainment. Congratulations, buddy. Casey has blessed you in the chat. You have a glory.
KC, the member gifter. KC loves gifting the members. Members, please get on
your knees and satisfy KC. Hit him with him. Thank you, KC.
Wonderful.
Appreciate the support, man. Stand your boobs. You fuel. Here is Conor. This is an old picture of Conor signing autographs, okay? This is a little while back. Conor's been out of the game for a minute, and this is him telling people, make your money.
How are you guys?
Freezing.
With my dedication.
3 days I
Make that money off eBay. How much you make off of this?
$50.
Nice. Let the guys that stand out here in the cold. I got him. Good boy.
That's a good man right there. You don't see Dustin Poirier doing this. Make that money.
Grind them. $50, $150. You guys are rolling in it.
That whole concept to me is so bizarre.
Well, it is, but then...
Look at that. See, Conor McGregor out there. You make that money. You fuel. Nice stuff. All right, so this is the new ad that's popped off with Conor McGregor. I want to know what you guys think about this. Last night we did a stream on the second channel. It pissed a lot of people off. It was crazy. I don't know what was going on. People losing their minds in the beginning and then losing their minds on the panel afterwards. But the whole Conor effect brings a lot of emotion out of people. It brings joy out of some. He's back, rejoice. Let's laugh at the craziness that this guy is. And then it brings a lot of serious hate. McNuggets and Conor fans are delusional and like these angry, very angry, bitter MMA fans. When you see this, I want to know what kind of emotion it gives you. Okay? Whether you like Conor or you dislike Conor, I'm cool with it. What kind of emotion do you get out of this? Ready?
You talking to me? We're together. Me and you. You're talking to me? You're talking to me? You're doubting me? After all we've been through?
So this is a Polymarket ad that he did. You talking to me? I saw this earlier today, and I was fucking crying. I'm like, what is that? I thought, first of all, I thought it was AI. Maybe it is. I have no idea, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm watching here. But I mean, he looks like he's back on the coke.
You talking to me? We're together.
Yeah.
Me and you.
This is me before I go to bed with my wife. This is what she sees.
Talking to me?
Every time my wife talks back.
You're talking to me? You're doubting me?
Every time we have an argument, boys, you know what I'm talking about?
We're together. Me and you. Talking to me? You're talking to me? You're doubting me? After all we've been through?
Oh my God. Very nice. Very nice performance. This is a clear-minded Conor McGregor. Ready to fuck Max Holloway up. Did you know that Max Holloway in rematches is 2 and 3? Easy money. Easy work.
You're talking to me? You're doubting me? After all we've been through?
I mean, come on. Next week, we will be in fight week for the return of this psychopath. Conor McGregor is returning to the octagon to face Max Holloway. Shit's going to be off the rails. The chat is going to be completely on fire. People are going to be screaming olays. People are going to be screaming, please, Conor, lose. I can't stand you. But it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be
bad, my nigga.
It's going to be bad. That whole week leading up, the press conference, the ceremonial weigh-ins, the actual events, top to bottom, stacked up card. This guy is going to be bringing his thinning out hair. It is crazy, though. Like, he had to get off the sauce after, he went back into the testing pool, and then he's been tested a gazillion times. They've been, like, really on his ass. So they have been testing him. But what's crazy is what's really strange, you never see him out of shape. Like, you see, like, guys like Strickland, they'll get a little fat. Patty Pimblett, they'll get a little fat and then chisel up. And, I mean, you see all these guys. They look a little chunky. Sometimes they stay in a little bit of shape. Conor's always in fucking shape, this guy. And maybe it's the cocaine. I don't know. Does cocaine keep you in shape? It's possible. I don't know. I'm not in this shape, so maybe I should get on cocaine. But it is weird, man. This guy's ready to go, and he's taking this very, very serious. You could tell, because this is not the last fight in his contract. He's got 2 more fights with the UFC. 2 more fights. And he went from Michael Chandler, which seemed to be a complete layup. Now, when you see him fighting, right? You see him against Rufy and these other guys. I mean, Michael Chandler looks absolutely horrific these days. And maybe he just never was UFC caliber. Who knows? Maybe. But he went from Michael Chandler to Max Holloway. A little bit more difficult of a fight. Max Holloway, blessed. But I watched that first fight again. And a lot of people like, oh, you can count that out. That's years ago. Those guys, they were babies then. I'm telling you right now, you guys need to watch that fight again. And you'll understand why the line will get a lot closer. And Conor McGregor and Max Holloway will be close to even money. You're going to see. People are going to start watching that first fight and be like, holy shit. I mean, when Conor says he sunned Max Holloway, he wasn't lying. 30-26 was one of the scorecards. He dominated him. Even with an injury, hurt his leg, started grappling. When he took Max to the ground, Max couldn't do anything. Now we're at 170, so we went from 145, skipped 155, and we're at 170 pounds. I do think this is going to hit the ground. I do think, because I think Conor's kind of going to gas, to be honest with you. I think they're going to hit each other. I think Max is going to do exactly what he did in that first fight, where he's going to try to work on those legs. I was correct about Max Holloway with his short-ass arms. Max had trouble finding the chin of Conor. He hit him a couple of times, but he had trouble finding it because he's got T-Rex arms. So what did Max do? Great game plan. Worked on those legs. Karate stance. Now, I'm hoping Conor brings the karate stance back, but I don't know. He's chunkier. He's bulkier. It might not be that light on the feet like he used to be. Probably won't. But Max is probably going to be chopping up those legs, testing that titanium shin bone, see if it's going to hold up. And then if things get a little dicey, Conor shoots, and he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants with them. Hopefully Max, for his sake, really worked on that way to get back up to the feet, because what we saw against Charles Oliveira, this guy couldn't get up for nothing. And then when he got up, he was useless. Conor is going to beat the fuck out of Max Holloway, guys. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And look how focused he is.
You talking to me? We're together. Me and you.
I like how he dunks his head in the sink like a bulldog trying to get a sip of water.
Together. Me and you. You're talking to me? You're talking to me?
Oof. Boy, oh boy. He's going to piss a lot of people off next week. It's crazy, man. What do you guys think of the return of the Mac? You pumped up, or you're like, oh, here we go? What about the gas tank? Cardio Conor going to gas, and he's going to take him down. I think he will gas. I think he will. I think we'll see a 2 solid rounds. I think Conor will gas and take him down and do whatever he wants to him. Anything he wants to do to Max Holloway, he will do come Saturday, July 11th, International Fight Week, Holes Fest 2026. Conor will do whatever he wants. Anything he wants with him. You remember this, too. The third fight against Poirier, if that leg didn't snap, Poirier is going to go night-night. He was tagging Poirier. Poirier was about to go night-night in that fight. But the leg didn't hold up. He went in there with that injury. Leg snapped in half. Can't do anything about that. Titanium shin bone, baby! Coming back to the octagon. It's going to be phenomenal. So we got Elliot Page. We got Conor McGregor, shirtless. What a time to be a combat sports fan. What a time. The UFC. I will say this, I don't like this fucking banner. This weird AI thing that they put together. I mean, this is pretty bad. They look like two aliens about to invade Earth. I had never liked this one. I think they did a horrific job. We wait this long. Well, some didn't. But, you're bringing back the Mac, extra overpriced tickets, and this is your banner. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they'll update the thumbnail or something. It's kind of ass, to be honest. Kind of ass. Conor can't wrestle. Holloway has excellent takedown defense. Conor is not Oliveira.
Casual.
Conor is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Conor McGregor, Blue-Eyed Mozart, did you watch the first one? When was the last time you watched the first fight? He said Conor can't wrestle. Watch that last fight. Go check it out for yourself. Blue-Eyed Mozart. You should be called Blind Mozart. That's what you should be called. You didn't watch the last fight? And you got it, dude. You got to be doing a little research before you throwing shit out there. You saw it? And what was the second half of that fight? What was that? What would you call that? Do you have dementia?
When he first came out, I'm not gonna lie, it was
Rodriguez on Josh Hokit. Let's check it out.
original. It was funny.
Blue-eyed dementia?
This time around in the interviews, it was
His wrestling looked awful. Bro, he literally manhandled him. He passed the side control to the mount. 0 issues on top of him. By the way, it's jiu-jitsu. His jiu-jitsu. Max Holloway's ground game is atrocious. Now, he's had good takedown defense against 145ers, but not Conor. Never worked out that way. We saw him against another former 145er for the BMF belt, Charlie Olives. Didn't let him get up for 5 straight rounds. Conor will box him up in the first 2 rounds, take him down, and do whatever. He's going to treat him like he treated that. He's going to shove Max Holloway's tampon up his.
When he first came out, I'm not gonna lie, it was original. It was funny. This time around in the interviews, it was kind of like the Vato thing, and he did the 1 minute the comedy skit, and that was just horrible, bro. Like I think
I think he needs a new character.
yeah. That one's not it. I think he should just stick to what he started with, and But it's funny though. I mean, he's going out there and he's performing. So I mean, the guy came up with an original character, and he's doing his thing, bro.
So okay, so that was like a roller coaster ride about Josh Hokit over there. It's 1 minute he started out funny, but I don't like the Mexican thing. It's funny when he goofs on other ethnicities, but if he goofs on my ethnicity, it's not as funny anymore. But then if it's working, do it. Bro, you better worry about staying out of jail. This is why I asked about your IQ and gave back. By the way, Ariel Helwani will be in Vegas, so if people are looking for things to do, you can go watch him if you're in Las Vegas. A Walter Walker says heel hooks days are over and it's time to stand and bang. That makes no sense. This guy's been taking people's feet off their legs, and now he's going to change it up? Home of Fight? Who is this guy?
The heel hook days are maybe over. Now you're a stand and bang guy.
I don't want to hook anymore, bro. You take off this shit.
Connor's hard up for cash? You do realize he has a tremendous amount of passive income. It's not cash. He's not fighting for cash. His purse is very low considering what he's been making, right? This guy's he's a fucking lunatic. I don't think you realize. This is not Floyd Mayweather. He could read. It's not a cash situation with McGregor. What he's doing is he's just trying. He's like a narcissist. He's an egomaniac. Throughout his entire career, this guy wanted to stay in the spotlight. Even though he says he was going to get rich and get out, that wasn't the case. He used to say in the very beginning, he would always try to stay hungry because he just has that competitive nature, right? He was in the beginning, he would spend. Maybe he wants a little more money. I don't know. But you got that money from the Proper 12 that bought him out. You got these all these watch companies, and this guy's got freaking Polymarket now paying him big bucks, and every sort of way. This guy's making money just by showing up to places, showing up to people, paying him fucking gazillion dollars just to show up. So, I mean, it's not that. This guy's a fucking lunatic. He's a fucking psychopath. And saying he has no money is just like, it's just like saying he's a rapist. You know, it's saying like, kind of, sometimes I feel like you should be talking upside down. You should put eyeballs on your ass cheeks.
You doubt me?
Kainoto, sometimes I feel like you're like Jim Carrey. Can I ask you a question? Talking at your butt cheeks. Talking upside down.
You know, I want to strike, bro.
He just like makes things up. He's like, can I ask you a question?
Muay Thai style. Hey, I tell you, take off this, bro. I don't want any more this shit.
What?
You know, fuck. Valéria, I don't want this anymore, Valéria.
It's pretty hung in there, man.
I'm tired from this nickname, bro.
Josh Hokit's not funny, but this is hilarious.
Tell Thomas Peterson, bro. I want to strike. I want to... You understand? Don't tell this guy, I want to take down Walter. No. Let's strike, you know?
Why? I mean, this guy couldn't even get rid of the cap cut. But if it's working, just keep ripping people's feet off. Well, that's Johnny Walker's brother. He's going to be throwing the hands next. He's going to be throwing the hands. People keep on making stuff about Herb Dean, and I can't defend the guy anymore. He was atrocious last weekend too. They're bringing back the Ben Askren thing. Alex Pereira's putting more things on his stories, shitting on Herb Dean, and Herb is catching it from all different angles. I think Herb should take a break. I think he should just kind of chill, go on vacation for a little while, take his white wife to an island, and when they get into the bedroom, he could say,
Don't be bad, my nigga.
And just kind of fall off for a minute. I feel like it's all getting to him. I feel like the walls are closing in. I feel like Herb Dean's in the back rooms right now, scared for his life. It just feels bad. It feels bad for Herb. So hopefully he can straighten that thing out, because I used to like Herb, man. He used to stop everything super late, and it was really cool. And now it's just like, forget it. Here's Ilia Topuria, and this was him at the White House. Here he is now, updated, but he's got sunglasses on. Now I heard from a little birdie, maybe Simon Feck, who knows, that he has no more eyeballs left. His eyes are gone. Speaking of eyeballs that are gone, I just watched Mortal Kombat 2. There's a character in that had an eye replaced in there. And how many of you guys saw Mortal Kombat 2? Now, I didn't mind the last one. I thought it was okay. It was fun. It was goofy. This one, it had moments where I was like, okay, it's self-aware, but I kind of thought it sucked. Mortal Kombat 2. Did you guys see that? What did you guys think with the guy from The Boys, Butcher and The Boys? What'd you guys think? No spoilers, but for Mortal Kombat 2, people get finished. Not great. And it's weird because they paid a bunch of these YouTubers, or they gave YouTubers like this early access to go see it, and all of them came out with rave reviews. It's like, man, how much did they pay these guys? It was not good, man. Like, it was just like, it was just kind of meh. I don't know how I felt about it. Billy Butcher from The Boys as Johnny Cage. Yeah, I mean, I like him. He might have been the best part of it, but it just, something felt off. I have it, but only watched the beginning sequence. Okay, bruh, I'm not watching that, and I'm not watching Street Fighter either. I mean, I'll probably watch Street Fighter because I'm glutton for punishment, but I'll probably watch it. It's got Volkanovski's in it, for God's sakes. We got to give it a go. No spoilers. Like it's Citizen Kane. Yeah, the big twist at the end. Spoiler alert. You know exactly what happens. There's nothing that's like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. This movie was just, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was just based on nostalgia, which it did hit that. I mean, you did feel like you were watching Mortal Kombat, I guess. But what I'm going to watch after this, Obsession. That's what I'm going to watch after this. I heard it hit streaming, so I'll watch that. It ain't Roadhouse 2. Roadhouse 2 is better. But we know why it was better. You know, I mean, come on.
You talking to me? We're together. Me and you. You're talking to me? You're talking to me? You're doubting me? After all we've been through?
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
When okay, so there's Ilia Topuria. What the? Whoa! Ready for this? What the hell? What the hell? Can someone get Vietnamese style a membership? I feel like he looks naked in the chat. Can someone give that guy a membership? What? Huh? What is that? What in? Is this like a Make-A-Wish thing that Ilia's? Okay.
Whoa. Wonderful.
I hit the wrong one. What's going on in the background there? What's that about? Give a 3-year-old enough good instructions and they can fight the same. Whoa. My son could fight better than that. Okay, don't care about this. I used to like Brandon Royval. It kind of doesn't do it for me anymore. Where's Dana? No Dana White. By the way, I got something that I'm going to show that's going to get boxing fans very upset. So if you want to check out now, you might want to check out. There's something I'm going to pull up that boxing fans are really not going to like. Should I play it now? You guys, one to the chat if I should play it now. Should I catch them off guard? I shouldn't have gave them a warning. Casey, thank you. Casey gifted another membership. Casey gifting a membership. Casey. Members, please get all their needs and satisfy Casey. Satisfy. Let's pretend we didn't see that. So yeah, where's Dana? Dana nowhere to be found. There was supposed to be a peace offering. Whoa, no Dana White. But Turkey's meeting up. He's got Eddie Hearn and some other nobodies. Unbelievable. A lot of people posting this Conor video. Showing Strickland. All right, more political stuff. We'll leave that. We'll let that do its thing. Huh. Let's see. MMA fighter immediately taps because he crashed his motorcycle on the way to the fight. Whoa, let's see. Anyone gonna ban swords? He's a little unhinged. You can block him, and you won't see him again. He gets a little unhinged, gets a little crazy, gets a little. I think he has a couple of cocktails before he stops by. He likes to it's the end of the workday. He hops on the MMA-Holes, has a couple of cocktails, maybe a couple of little nose candy. Just let him do his thing. If you don't like him, you can block him.
Rota de colisão.
Okay. So this guy immediately taps after he crashed his motorcycle. So before the fight, he crashed his motorcycle. Okay, whoa, what the hell? That's pretty thick. Whoa, look at. Okay, here we go. Wow, that's a good fight. The other, come on, imagine you go through a training camp and that happens. I mean, it's an easy way to get a knockout. So he blew out his knee from a motorcycle accident. Okay, hold on. I crashed my motorcycle today. Okay. So, I mean, why not just cancel I mean, I guess if it's the main event, you want still con your fans into thinking there's a fight that's going to happen. Man, talk about might be a riot. He's going to block Kainoto now. Damn. The half-year award roll. Oh, who cares that? Okay, here's more before and after in Ilia. So Ilia wearing sunglasses during the day, which goes to tell you, like everyone's like, oh, look how well Ilia healed up. No, underneath those glasses is probably it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, my nigga. He's probably not looking too good. Oh, I went too far out. Hold up. Okay, well, I went too far. Okay, went too far. Okay, so there's Ilia. Here's that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are posting Ilia at dinner. They're really into this. Here's Sean Strickland's take on Paige. If you're just jumping in and you missed it, well, let me delight you again. Let me get you ready. Here is actress formerly known as Ellen Page, now Elliot Page, getting ready for the Odyssey. What's up with the actress? I know you. Listen. I know a lot of people want to see this chick with her shirt off. Here you go, boys. Get ready. Get the tissues ready. Actually, is Jamie in the chat? Would Jamie hit this? I feel like this is something that Jamie might hit, right? Okay, so this is what Sean Strickland says about this. We're going to keep circling back around to it. Sean Strickland says, I try not to make fun of Ellen Page. At the of the day, she is a severely mentally ill woman who has mutilated her body and done irreversible harm while the left cheers it on. There is regression of America, not progress. Never give into the trans movement. Sean seems like he's a little confused. 1 minute he's going next against, I was talking about this to Jesse. I don't want to make this political, but I will. I was talking I got gas today, and I said, you know what? I got to be honest with you, Jess. I'm like, I voted for the guy, but I don't see much benefit, right? I said the only benefit that we got out of the Trumpster, the only benefit, the only win, the only W we got is we kind of lessened all the rainbow stuff. Like, I'm cool with people being gay. I have no problem with that. But it wasn't as much in our face anymore. A lot more testosterone was thrown out there again. And I felt like, okay, proud to be an American. But, I mean, the gas prices, the food, my crypto, my stocks, everything. Everything's getting what the hell's going on? Like we were good at one point and then everything's like falling apart. So, but I said at least, right? We got, okay, ICE, but then that was kind of, I guess, like I get what they were doing, but I felt like even that was botched a little bit. It seemed like that was off as well. I don't know. But anyway, no president's perfect, so I'm not going to say, okay, the other one's going to be better because guaranteed. I can't see how the other one could be any better, but then again, how could they be much worse, right? Think about it. Anyway, but then you got this going on here. Oh, you got this. And then I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is why I voted for him. I guess. I don't know. I'm confused. Like we got the White House card. That was kind of cool. The White House's card was cool. If we didn't get Trump in office, we would never got the White House card. So that's a W. But then when I was pumping gas today, I was like, I could have done without the White House card. The gas is too damn high. Too damn high. So I like Sean Strickland a lot because he's so passive aggressive. Like, just be an asshole. I try not to make fun of Elliot Page, and then he goes on making fun of her. Just, get rid of the first sentence and just do it. Just go for it. Because that's not going to change anything. It's not going to change anything. You get rid of that first sentence, everything's still the same. You're still ripping her apart. Right? Stiff as, yeah, very stiff, right? I mean, some people in the chat might be stiff too watching that. I don't know. There's, yeah, who is that guy? That's Elliot Page. The Greeks were really, really, really gay, so it doesn't bother me that Achilles is trans. I guess I got to watch the movie, Vietnamese style. Like, it's not going to stop me from watching a Christopher Nolan movie. Christopher Nolan's the fucking man. So if he thinks that this could be Achilles, let's check it out. But I'm probably going to be looking at it saying, what in God's name am I looking at? I'm probably going to be going into it thinking, I'm probably going to be going in there. By the way, go check out our mugs on MMA-Holes.tv. You got the 3 top celebrities over there, MMA-Holes.tv. Go check it out for yourself. But I'll watch it. I'm going to still watch it. Right? I mean, yeah, Nolan's the shit. If you're gonna like boycott this movie because this one's gonna be Achilles, come on. Like, chances are this movie's gonna be fire. Or maybe it'll suck. I don't know. Because Tenet was shit. Tenet was shit. Most of his movies are good. Tenet, complete dog shit. Nolan and his brother are good writers, but their characters have no soul. I mean, I guess what you're saying, but then Dark Knight, right? Was it Dark Knight Rises? The one with the Joker, Heath Ledger. They had some soul in that. There was a lot of soul in that. Right? Interstellar was fucking fire. Inception was a banger. I mean, he had some really good movies. That's my mugshot. That's my mugshot. Blue-Eyed Mozart. I don't have to explain. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? It's my mugshot. Going to be a goofy movie with nice special effects. You think it's going to be goofy? What was the last goofy Christopher Nolan movie? I mean, I guess you could say the one with Bane, which I really like. But I like for weird reasons. Like, I'm going to get you, the Batman. I'm going to suplex you. I remember being in the theater and saying, why is he talking like this? Why is Bane and I saw it in the theater and it was like booming, the bass. Why is Bane? Everyone's talking normal except for Batman. Batman's like, where is she? And then Bane's like, she's over here. That was weird, but I watched it about 3 times in the theater. I fucking love that movie. I can get past the voice. If I can get past Bane's voice, I think, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. Fook that movie, she's Achilles. She is. So you're going to have to fook that movie. Yeah, she's Achilles. He's Achilles. I keep on saying she, but I mean, realistically, it's not a woman anymore. Best Nolan movie to me was Following, 1998, and Memento. Memento's a banger. I can't remember Following. Who the hell was in Following? I don't remember that one. I remember Memento, excuse me. Yeah, right? Memento was weird. The voice is strange. And in the theater, it was worse because it was so booming. Like, it was like louder than everyone else's voice. And it was like weird, and it sounded like it was done in post-production, which I'm assuming that it was. I'm not watching that shit. Damn, Vince. You're not going to watch Elliot Page as Achilles? As a micro Achilles? Was Achilles short? Maybe he was. Maybe Brad Pitt was a more Hollywood version. Was Achilles short? Not Kelly. No, not Kelly. Was Achilles short? No, Achilles was not short. He was tall, striking, and imposing warrior. Ah, that makes sense. Perfect casting. Whoops. Perfect casting. I kind of get the pushback. So this one doesn't check any of the boxes. Let's see. How tall is Elliot Page? How tall is Elliot Page? She's 5'1". All right, you're right. Touche. Can't argue, guys.
Most you think Hollywood was a role in her to change?
You think that Hollywood was a role in her to change? Wait, you think Hollywood was a role in her to change? It was very strange because she was kind of sexual as her character when she was in these movies. Maybe she was like molested and she had some like brain damage or some shit like that. It was weird. She was kind of hot in these movies. Like cute. I would say she was like a cute actress. I don't know. It's a weird. She's a weird one, right? So we're gonna have a micro Achilles. I mean, listen. I'm like I said. I honestly couldn't care less. If you want to chop your dick off, if you want to put a dick on, like I don't care. It doesn't do anything to me. I mean, it doesn't change my day. If you're gay, if you're straight, I couldn't care less. Whatever you do in the bed, fine. But it is weird when you do have Hollywood casting Elliot Page as Achilles. I don't know. It's just strange to me. That doesn't make it almost feels like they're like, well, people, it's gonna create a buzz. So let's just take a swing at this. Unless there's some genius like way she fits into this story where it's like, okay, now I understand it. I don't know. Like I will say this. I'm not a fan of like The Last of Us wasn't great. Like it was okay, especially the second season. But it was okay. And when I watched the first season, there was an episode, it was a gay episode, and I think it was like one of the best episodes of the season, even though I dry heaved a couple of times and just like we did that a little bit, but the acting in it with the guy that was I forgot the guy's name, but the people say he looks like me. They did a phenomenal job. It was well written. I was like, okay, the story wasn't bad. It was like a weird, depressing storyline, but it wasn't bad. So I mean, I guess if you're clever about it, it could work. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know. She doesn't look like she could fight, though. Even if they picked a scrawny dude to play the role, it would be done. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, it's not even about, like, trans either, right? Like, if Achilles is this big, masculine guy, why pick a tranny? Unless this is going to be some sort of sci-fi version. I don't know. Where it's, like, time jumping or some shit. Nick Offerman, that's the guy, yeah. It's bad when you're getting compared to Nick Offerman, but that's what happens when you get old. Check this. Men that change gender need hair removal for their artificial cave since the burrito skin is hairy.
Wonderful.
Hell yeah, Roger. Well said. Well said, Roger. That's the girl from The Last of Us. She's disturbing. Yeah, the girl from The Last of Us is a weird casting too because she looks like Sloth. That's a weird one. But she was great in Game of Thrones. When I heard she was casted, I didn't care because she was so good in Game of Thrones. I was like, she's probably going to be good. But she is hard to look at. It's off-putting. It's like Rocky Dennis in Mask. Shout out to Smokey, man. Hitting the 420. Thank you so much, Smokey. The feeds. Appreciate you, man.
Can I get some Mudayaki and VBG's you mad car and
Let's go.
W?
Let's go, Smokey, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, 420. Hey, you just became top fucking dog, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, bud. I had a feel when I put, so I got to tell you a little secret. Let me put Smokey up in the lights. I got to tell you a little secret. When I was going to make this stream, I was going to put, I mean, there was like, we're not in fight week for McGregor versus Holloway. But tonight I felt a little bit, hold on. I felt like I needed to address this. And it is in combat sports kind of conversation because, yeah, she's using boxing to get herself in shape for this movie. Or I'm saying she. So, I feel like we can go there with this one. It's going to be a one and done until the next weird shit happens. And then, but anyway, what do you guys think Sean says here? So what's so hard for you to understand Eli was born a man on a woman's body? Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Okay, this is good. Okay.
It's gonna be bad, my nigga.
What? It's gonna be hard to. I could tell that soundbite's gonna. Is that soundbite insulting to anybody in the chat? Let me know. If so, I'll keep it. Okay. What is so hard for you to understand? Eli was born a man on a woman's body, in a woman's body, whatever. Now he is true. He is true self. Wait. Now he is his true self, and we should celebrate that and not put her down. You are so cruel. Okay. I'm going to, before I read Sean's sensitive reply, I'm sure it's going to be very sensitive. What is the story? Was she touched by the wrong person? Because she was very effeminate. Not very effeminate. She was like a tomboy. But in the movies, I mean, she must be a really good actor because she sold it, man. I was like, she's just a tomboy that's kind of, she likes to get that dick. Ellen was born with ovaries. She's a female through and through. What we have now is a mutilated girl with steroids. Oof. Okay, let's see the response to this. I mean, that is a. How would you expect a heterosexual to respond to that? There you go. I mean, pretty much said what a lot of us heterosexual guys are thinking, right? I mean, there's no beating around the bush, no pun intended. Eli was born what? By the way, I found out I'm dyslexic, so don't bear with me. Intrinsically, I don't even know what that means. A man, intrinsically a man. I'm not saying it right. And we as humans need to respect their rights, or their right. It should be rights. Not call them names or put them down. What's so hard to understand? With an exclamation point, like yelling at Sean. I mean, I think Sean explained it, though. I mean, I think like the problem with a heterosexual person trying to wrap their head around it. I mean, yes, she was born a woman, so but then again, if she wants to do that, it's fine. The problem is she's under a microscope now because she's an actress or actor that's starring in a massive blockbuster movie that's going to be coming out. Or is it out yet? Is the Odyssey out yet? I don't know. Remember, people have to live with themselves 24/7. We don't need to go out of our way to make it worse. Okay, Casey, what are you trying to say there? Are you trying to say, are you being sympathetic to Elliot? I can't even call her an actor, to be honest. Is that insensitive of me? And I'm not even trying to be a dick. I want to call, because Juno was great. Michael Cera. Super is like one of my favorite movies of all time. Right? She was in that, right? Super movie cast. I think she was the girl in that. If so, she was a psycho. Yeah, Elliot Page. This is by the way, the best James Gunn movie ever made was this, Super. This is my favorite superhero movie. Starring Rainn Wilson. And now Elliot Page, who was a female in this one. So she was an actress in this one. 2010. Wow. When I first saw that, I was like, this is cinema. This is cinema. It was a great movie. I urge you guys. The best superhero movie of all time. Super. Go check it out for yourself after the stream. If you've never seen it. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Wonderful.
It's a great movie. Freeze.
Mose, how am I supposed to go from a jacked Brad Pitt as Achilles to Lil Elliot Page? Director Dude done lost his mind.
I mean, I would love to know the mindset behind it. The only thing I could think of is maybe they're just doing it for shock value. Maybe that's what it is. Because they know it's going to be let's see who's in the Odyssey. Thank you, Freeze, for the donation. It's probably good we don't open the phone lines tonight, right? If we do hit that goal, we'll open it. If not, probably for the best. Okay, so the Odyssey. Yeah, because if we open up the phone lines, it might get pretty bad, right? It's
gonna be bad, man.
Yeah, maybe not. All right, so the Odyssey cast. You got Spider-Man's in it. You got Spider-Man's girlfriend's in it. You got Anne Hathaway. You got Matt Damon. You got Travis Scott, not really an actor. Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron. I mean, this is kind of crazy, this movie. I don't know. This goth girl, she's pretty good. She's a creeper, but she's pretty good. Let's see. I don't know any of these other people. Lupita, I know her. She's pretty good. John Leguizamo. Who else? Who else is in this thing? I don't really. I'm sure I've seen these people in other things. I just can't recognize them. But I mean, the whole top row is. Oh, you got fucking Punishers in this. John Bernthal. Like, this is packed. But Achilles is Elliot Page. Like, why not John Bernthal as Achilles or some shit like that? He's like a man's man. Is John Bernthal going to play the female lead? I'm so confused, man. 2 hours and 52 minutes. Think about this. It's almost a 3-hour movie. That's probably going to be a banger, but has Elliot Page as, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised.
Aw, super chat.
I still might jork it to Juno for nostalgia perps.
You still jork it to Juno for nostalgia perps? She was pretty hot in it, right? She was pretty hot. Supergirl's the hottest superwoman and best movie ever. You talking about the new one? Bro, I'm about to time you out. See, I think you just say things. Thank you, Smokey, man. Appreciate it. I'm about to time you out, bro. I'm about to time you out, man. You saying the Supergirl was great? It looks like complete dog shit. What are you talking about? I'm about to listen to Kainoto. What you talking about? Okay, what else is going on? Let's move on. This is crazy. I think you're just joshing. I think you're joshing. Okay, here's Conor again. Conor McGregor shape less than 2 weeks out from Max Holloway. Take a look. Take a look at the Mac. Okay? And tell me what you see. There's Conor. He's ready. Conor's ready. International Fight Week next week. July 11th. July 11th. Conor McGregor will be making his return to the octagon to rematch Max Blessed Holloway.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
He's stuffing? Oh, you didn't see the weight picture. Someone send Ray Conor's DM. Okay, what else we got here? I don't know why he wears those fucking things. Like, what the fuck's going on? Here's Sean Strickland talking about Johnny Eblen. This guy over here should come over from PFL.
First session done with Johnny. This guy's a savage.
You're a fucking savage. You're the fucking champ.
This guy's going to win the belt. Let's go to the UFC. He's going to get one fight, and then we're going to fight for the belt.
Goddamn
and I don't
right.
know fucking know who's going to win. But we're going to fucking fight.
Fun.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's respect over there. Sean's always saying good things about Johnny Eblen. He's a beast, man. In PFL, he's one of the better guys over there. A good, solid wrestler, and he's willing to go at it, sling gloves around with Eblen. I'm for it. I would like to see that. I would like to see Johnny come over. Jillian Robertson reacts to Mackenzie Dern's comments from yesterday. I'll skip that. Look at my ass. Oh, J Beers trying to kick off the goal. Let's go, J Beers. Let's go.
Super chat.
Thank you, J Beers, coming in with the five.
Most you see John Pork officially signed with the UFC.
Yes, I did see
Undefeated
that.
prospect.
I almost put John Pork on the thumbnail, then decided to pivot to Elliot Page. Did I make a mistake? Thank you, J Beers. Appreciate that. J Beers now will be officially bumping Smeegs, taking Smeegs out of the top dog status. By the way, I will say this. I got the alert on the second channel too. So to the members out there, I appreciate you guys if you're international members of the channel. I know that UFC YouTube has jacked it up. I don't know if you're an existing member. Let me know in the chat. Did they jack up your... Actually, let me play this real quick. Okay. Got that out of the way. Thank you, J Beers. Did members of the... Like Ed Boy, did they jack up your membership because of the whole difference in currency? I saw that they were going to do an update where they jacked up memberships to kind of even out so it's all the same, or did they keep it the same to those that are existing members? Hopefully if you're grandfathered in, they just keep it the same. But it does suck now that if you're outside the States, they're trying to even the currency up so it all matches. Was he charged for the New York attack? Who? John Pork? They did for the Aussies. Damn. So if you're already a member, what did they do? Did they send you like an email and warn you of that? The Captain Refugio song did get stuck in my head as well. I will say that. It's one of those things like if you taste something and you don't like it the first time, and then you try it again another time, like why did I not like this the first time? Or a movie. Sometimes you watch a movie a second watch. For me, Zoolander. I didn't like Zoolander the first time. I watched it many moons ago. I watched it again. I was like, this movie's great. Then the second one came out. It was terrible. You don't see a difference? All right, so what I'm thinking is, as long as you just noticed, Ed Boy, let me know, because I think if you're always a member and you don't have to re-up, I think you're grandfathered in. I think. How does the Rat Captain Refugio have a song? You got a bad mouth. The MMA-Holes to get a song. The hell? No, Kainoto, Jamie made that, and I was going to throw it to the garbage. And it wound up being hilarious. So for the content, we kept it. But Kainoto, I got to be honest with you. You need to step up your game, because you need the community to want to make this song about you. You can't just say, hey, make me a song. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, you got to work for that. You need the like how J Beers has an army around him. J Beers has been here later than Kainoto. Kainoto almost dies for us, and still here. One of the OGs. I think Kainoto does deserve a song, but you're not winning the heart of the chat, Kainoto. You got to win the heart of the chat. It could be your slander. It could be the slander against this guy. That might be it, man. It might be the slander. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the answer is, to be honest. You might have to turn to the Conor side. I don't know. Let me know in the chat what the problem is. Maybe I'll ask AI what's going on here. What's going on? I don't know what it is. Realistic, how does this fight go? Conor finishes him. So Tyson Fury is fighting a tomato can, before he fights Anthony Joshua. Here's a fat guy fighting a bunch of smaller guys. Whoa, Wiz Natchify. Holy cow. The real Wiz. A $10 donation.
Super chat.
Shout out to Wiz.
Condolences, Smoko, yet I am now the top dough bro.
Oh!
I mean, people already called them Mad Dog. Yet forgive them, Lord. For they know not what they are. Lord Dude. Lamb of God. Praying gesture emoji. Christmas tree emoji.
Thank you, Wiz. Thank you so much, Wiz. Look at that. Wiz came up from the ashes. That is the real Wiz. From the ashes became top dog. Come on. Yeah! That's the real one. The real one's in Ozzy. Okay. Guys, let me just do something here real quick. I'm going to talk to a couple of people in the chat. If I am being sarcastic, don't correct me in the chat. Just go with it. If I'm being sarcastic, let it play out. Maybe be sarcastic with me.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I mean, this is the last time I'm going to remind you guys. Just let... I had a Zach Morris moment right there where I had to break, was it the third wall? He's down. I mean, it's crazy, man. What is this? Oh my God. This is amazing. Why am I not watching this? Oh, this is great.
Teraz i Tomek Olejnik uderzył też Super Mario. Z tego ciosu to jest nie z większości.
This is like real life Lord of the Rings. This looks like a battle like orcs versus hobbits. This is great. Oh. Did he just mule kick that guy? Oh, the guy with the funny face got clipped. That's it. Wow, that's beautiful. This is my kind of stuff right there. That's great, right? Updates on the mushroom coffee. So the keyboard works. The keyboard works still amazingly. I was very upset about that last night. Thank you for asking. Here's John McCarthy talking about Herb Dean. Wow, John McCarthy's packing.
So I asked you about the Pumi Nakuda fight against Adriano Moraes. I'm asking you about this one. You referenced the Andre Fili one, which was obviously on my list as well. There was an incident that happened with Michel Pereira that I want to ask you about this past weekend. And the common denominator is, unfortunately, that Herb Dean was the official for all of these fights. And so I'm asking, and Dana White was asked this question as well, and I think Dana has an affinity for Herb because he's been there for the longest time. Dana has never been shy about saying how he feels about referees in the past. You know this very well, but he sort of pled the fifth on this one, and I respect the fact that he appreciates everything Herb has done in the sport. But from my vantage point, and I've heard other pundits say this recently, it feels like Herb is reluctant to get in there and call a foul, take a point, affect the fight, not because he wants to affect the fight, but to actually get in there and say this can't happen, a point is being deducted, and that's a tough call to make. That's something that a referee has to be decisive and confident enough to do. It feels from my vantage point.
Ask the question. A minute. You had him sit there for a fucking minute.
What do you have to say now? What do you have to say now?
A minute. Just ask the damn question. It took you a minute.
He is offering up too many warnings
a minute
and
not 3
wanting
seconds.
to do that. Is that a fair assessment?
A minute and 6 seconds.
What do you have to say now? What do you have to say now?
J-Beers, you're not a fan of Ariel? That means you're not going to show up at Ariel's big shows throughout the week? They're free. By the way, we said it earlier. J-Beers, pool party, Simon Feck. You guys should meet up. Holes Fest. You guys got to watch the fights at a pool party. This is what I'm saying. If you guys get together, listen to me. You guys get together, you, Freeze, Renee, Simon, you get a table at the pool party, right? You got the giant screen there. The bottle service is going. You guys all chip in together. That's the way. That's the way you guys got to do it. That's it. That's the answer. And I want to call in while you guys are over there and live through you guys at the table, bottle service. I want to see J-Beers upside down, shirtless, shadow boxing, upside down. Like Simon Feck holding him by his ankles upside down while J-Beers is shadow boxing. That's what I want to see. Let's get back to the question.
I think everything's fair when you look and you say, is there times when Herb possibly could take a point and he doesn't? Sure.
Why does John McCarthy have a Red Dead Redemption backdrop over there? What's that about?
Absolutely. But there's times that I can look at and say, all right, let's look at Cody Garbrandt versus, I can't say his whole name, Zhao. The
shots below the belt.
Yes. How many points did he take?
Was it 2?
2.
Yeah.
On 2 different occasions.
Yeah.
Right? You had a groin shot that occurred. He didn't take points. He gave a warning. Then you have another one that occurs shortly thereafter, and Cody's down for a while, and he takes a point. And then they come together, and he has another groin strike, and he takes another point. So there are times I can point out Herb has been absolutely on top of things, and he'll take points. I'm going to say this straight out. Herb Dean is a friend of mine. I love Herb. Herb is one of the nicest human beings that you will ever find. And the one thing I will say is he doesn't want to interfere with the fight. He doesn't, and I don't, and no referee does.
That's why I used to love Herb, man, because he didn't interfere. He just let it play out and let people die in there. Like, that's what I'm talking about. But lately, he's been listening to the fucking stupid fans and these insufferable Alex Pereira fighters and his stupid insufferable. Like, if you talk about a terrible fan base, it's got to be Alex Pereira. Got to be the worst in the game right now. The crying that's been going on about Alex Pereira has been insane. Trying to cancel Herb Dean, and now Herb Dean's reffing like shit. That's a shit fan base right there.
The greatest fight I can have is a fight where someone goes, who was the referee of that one? Perfect. Because that means that I didn't have to really get involved. I didn't have to do a whole lot. I got to move around in there.
See, when McCarthy's talking ref stuff, that's when I like him. It's when he starts talking about other things, like things that we talk about. I don't like that. I don't like when he's like one of us, when he's a content creator. I like when he's just talking about ref shit, because that's where he shines.
And just see things. If I had to say something, I said something to someone, but no one knew about it really. And so it was clean and easy. Those fights happen. Many times they don't. And you have to, involve it and bring yourself into the equation of it. But no referee should ever want to be the difference maker in the fight.
Yes. See, now Kainoto's probably kicking rocks right now because he wants all the refs to be the difference maker. He likes the quick stoppage, right? A lot of people like that. Please stop it before anything happens. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Please stop it. I don't blood. Stop it. What he's saying is what I like to hear. You don't want to think about the ref in the fight. You want to think about a conclusion. We move on.
We want the fighters to settle that. And you get a lot of people talking about...
Preach. Boy, I wish I could line up a bunch of MMA fans. I should just clip this and play it every time someone says, that was a great stop, but it's premature. And then play this.
Hey, you should be taking points for this. Every groin shot should be a point taken.
Well, I agree with that. Well, hold on a second. Now we disagree, McCarthy. I think a foul should be a foul.
Every I think should be a point taken. And you look and you go...
But then again, in fairness, the rules aren't like that right now. It's just not, that's not the rules. You're not supposed to be doing that. You don't take it for that. But I do think they should change it. I think in order, if you want to stop this shit, take a point for every single foul. But that's not what it is. That's not the game right now.
Okay. I wish I could give you a taste of that, because you would hate it. And you would be incredibly pissed off. And there would be a lot of fighters losing that did not deserve to lose fights based upon the way you want.
But it would solve a problem of fouls. Guys would think differently.
To do something, we have to be equitable, and we have to look and say, what's best for the fighters at the moment? What's best for the sport?
Well, then, you know what? Then get rid of fouls altogether. Let them kick each other in the nuts. Right? If you want to solve the problem, get rid of fouls. Let them hold on to the fence. Let them kick each other in the fucking head when they're grounded. I'm cool with that. Let them hit each other in the back of the head. Let them headbutt. Maybe eye gouging. Maybe the eye poke, because you want to be able to see. Maybe that's the only thing we work with. Every time there's an eye poke, you take a point. Everything else, let them do it.
Or what?
It would be a lot better. Wouldn't you agree, guys? Wouldn't it be better if you could kick each other in the nuts? Like, wouldn't that be more realistic? Fighting would be so much more fun to watch if you had guys like this, like in a karate stance, and then all of a sudden, like, not only do they have to protect their body and their face, but they have to worry about their junk. I think we would get more finishes, right? Like, it would be submission, knockout, TKO, and then groin carnage. I'm cool with that. I think they should do it. We would get way more finishes if the fights would be over in one round. Could you imagine someone getting slammed in the nuts? It'd be great. Yeah, bring it in. Let it happen.
Did the foul, if there was a foul committed, what did it actually do to affect the fight? If it did something to affect the fight, you should be taking a point. If it didn't do anything to truly affect the fight, then we try to either give a warning, take positions away, things like that.
In a real fight, you got to protect your junk. Like, all this martial arts nonsense goes right out the window if you're in a real fight. The first place you go is you punch him in the nuts. You kick him in the nuts. You knee him in the nuts. Like, if you're in a real fight, that's what happens. So if we want to make this a real fucking sport here, like a real deal fight, let them hit each other in the nuts.
The real reason you're seeing a lot of, what you have with, the way we do fights in MMA is we have usually 3 rounds. 3 rounds, a point deduction is not like what you see in the NFL with there's...
if you hit Elliot Page in the nuts, no problem. Zero problem. Zero problem over there. I think we just solved the issue.
There's a 10-yard penalty. There's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
We're talking about a penalty that gives a score. Okay? So
actually, that is true. I didn't think of it that way. God damn it, it makes sense. In any other sport, yeah, you lose yardage. Or all right, then you know what? Give them a position of their choice. Right? I got an idea. I just fixed it. If there's a nut shot, if there's a foul, say, okay, that's a foul. What position you want them to take? You could let them mount them, take the back. You could let them, I don't know, put them up against the fence, doggy style. I don't know. What like you give the fighter that was fouled a position of their choice. Reverse cowgirl.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's actually not a bad idea if you really think about it. If there's a foul, give the person that was fouled a position of their choice. Boom. Guys, girls, think twice about doing that. The ref says, okay, which way you want to go with this? Which way you want me to set you guys up? And then, boom, you start from there. That's how it should be. That could be the answer right there.
When you take just 3 rounds, taking that point is a huge difference in the outcome of the fight. And so we are hopefully judicious with how we do that. And we're not going to just be, taking points like everyone is talking about. You can't do that because you affect the sport in a negative way.
I think I came up with the answer. I might have to write into these guys. I might have to contact them. I think I got the solution.
White would not be happy with that. He's going to be pissed because the fighters are the ones that should be determining who wins the fight. Could, Herb take points on certain things? Yeah. There's times that,
I never thought of that, though. Like, it is true. It's not like you're rewarded a score. Like, any sort of foul in any other sport, you're not rewarded points. You're just penalized. Things are taken away from you. Like, for instance, in hockey, maybe let them fight with, like, an arm strapped, like, tied to themselves so they can only fight with one arm. Like hockey, there's a power play where when one team has 5 players, the other one only has 4, sometimes 3 if there's 2 penalties. So, yeah, when you're penalized in other sports, you don't actually get points. It's crazy how I didn't even think about that. So you got to find a way to put them at a disadvantage. Maybe you have that position for a couple of minutes. 2 minutes, you get a position of your choice. And then if you can't do anything with that position, you got to stand them back up. I'm telling you, there's answers to this. There are answers to this that will make people think twice about fouling another person without having to take points away. It just feels lazy that they're not being creative. There's so many things you can do. So many things you can do. Maybe you could brand one or something like that. I don't know.
He's not taking a point, and I would have. And I'm sure there's times that I've taken a point and he wouldn't have. Or he, maybe I haven't taken it and he would have.
That would be kind of cool if you think about it, right? So say for instance a foul happens, the fighter chooses, all right, I want to mount them. You put a 2-minute clock next to the clock, so it's like a power play, where you got 2 minutes to do something with that position. You get nothing done that position, you got to stand them both back up. It's a reset, but you get 2 minutes to try to get the finish. You put them in some sort of dominant position where they can get a finish. The fighter gets to choose. I don't know. I kind of like it. If they can't get it done, then stand them back up. Don't foul them next time. You'll be put back in that position.
We're all going to be a little bit different in the way that we view things. We're different people, but we all try to be as, together as we possibly can. When it comes to certain fouls, we all talk, we get together and we say, hey, we need to be more strict about this. We need to, we do have this foul and we're not calling it the way it needs to be called because fighters are now taking advantage of it. Things like the grounded fighter. We went and changed the rule based upon fighters took advantage of something in a rule that absolutely made the person who...
Power slap is so stupid, though. Why would you want to add that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could understand why Dana would want it because he has power slap, but dude, would you really want that added to the UFC? And an unanswered slap to the face. It would. I honestly, I might just cancel my channel if that was the case. You know, like I'm trying to think in team sports. Like how do they penalize in team sports, and how can you add that over to the UFC? There are ways, but power slap is fucking. It's so stupid. We need to get rid of power slap. It's so dumb, man.
Who was the offensive fighter have difficulty in attacking?
Power slap is almost as stupid as this. Me watching power slap is like me watching this. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Thank you, John. John McCarthy talks Alex Pereira, Cyril Gane fight and back of the head. Isn't that what we just watched? Oh, no, he didn't talk about the back of the head. All right, let's see how his excuse for it's 7 minutes. Come on. We don't have time for this. International Fight Week schedule. If you want to see Ariel in Vegas, you can see him over there, International Fight Week. Pakistan woman forced to stay home. Oh, my God, what the fuck? I don't even want to watch what the hell that was. By the way, what is this? WNBA fans, are you guys in the chat? Who is this girl? I actually reposted something on my Instagram story saying this is the most exciting thing about WNBA right now. It was actually a pretty funny post. But who is this girl that's pointing, and why is she so popular? Can someone explain this to me? Like mildly retarded. Power slap is the next great sport. Okay, yeah, all right, sure. Power slap does suck, but how do you properly punish a foul? I just said it. Dude, I'm telling you, put 2 minutes on the clock. A fighter that gets fouled gets a position of their choice. And they have 2 minutes to try to get something done. If they can't get it done in that position, you restand them up. Penalty's over. You move on. There should be a penalty clock and a penalty assigned to the fighter. I know it sounds crazy because it's something that's very outside of the box, but I think it's a solution. Then his new venture, Power Crap. Whoever does the biggest shit gets a 20K bonus. It's essentially the same thing. Sophie Cunningham. So what is it? Moscow jokes, the WNBA fans in the chat. She's a part of the Indiana Fever with Kate. Oh, she's on Caitlin's team. I saw Caitlin getting mauled the other day where they're all just jumping her and shit like that. Like, it's all this drama. I mean, I guess it's good for the sport because no one watches WNBA, so it's like if you got a little controversy. Yeah, so this is it, right? Oh, wait. It's Minneapolis. God, what happened in Minneapolis? I never really realized what the hell was going on in Minneapolis until the whole ICE thing started happening. But anyone live in Minneapolis? What the hell? What is going on, man? Ay. What is happening over there? Look at the guy in the middle. Isn't that Mike H? Wait, Ann, are you here? Is that Mike's Power Wash in the middle of this? What's he doing over there? The state of Minneapolis. Whatever happened to Minneapolis? What's going on? There's Ellen again. There she is. Throughout the stream, we'll be going back to Elliot Page. RAF is greater than Power Slap. Even a new 300-plus division would be better. The white basketball chick has a similar face to my mom. They don't like the whites. $20.5 million on ARC. You need help, Smokey, man. You need some help. And I still haven't touched that game since we stopped. I think it's still downloaded on my PlayStation. WNBA is the biggest double standard when it comes to racism. Is there racism in WNBA? What do you mean? I want to hear Kainota's thoughts on racism in WNBA. I'm sure this could go well. What? This shouldn't spark any controversy. Tell me more, Kainota. I want to know more. I'm not plugged in. Is there racism over there? Sutherland Kim Ball. A lot of people talking about it. 4252 last night. Gummy Gang stream. Watch that part. J-Beers. What is going on with you? What is going on with you? We had an intimate moment on the Gummy Gang. What are you trying to do? Are you on like a crusade to cancel me? What's going on with you, J-Beers? What's happening? They allow all the blacks to just maul Caitlin Clark. Is that how it is? Kainoto is like a Chad version of Sean Strickland. But my question to you, Kainoto, is are you like this in real life too? Are you like this in real life? Do you just go up to black people and start saying this stuff? Jibbers, I watched until your not our junkie was on the panel. Half the basketball chicks were born in a rabbi eugenics basement. Eugenicist basement? I don't know what you're saying. It actually is. So is it like a race war in WNBA? Is that what's happening? Yeah, but this is. Can any black people confirm this? We're all getting one side. We're getting a gay white guy and a brown guy. We need like a black perspective on this. Anyone black in the chat could talk to me about the WNBA. I feel like I'm not getting all the sides. I want all the sides before I make a decision. I don't watch WNBA. It's a race war. Let me see this. Let me look up Google. Let's see. That's fucked up if that's true. Is there a race war in WNBA? That's crazy. WNBA is so boring that they got to get a race war going on. While there is no literal race war in the WNBA, the league has become a prominent flashpoint for intense societal, cultural, and racial debates. The tension is primarily fueled by the massive surge on the league's popularity and intense spotlight surrounding the rivalry between Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark and Chicago Sky star Angel Reese. Do you think we're going to become? Do you think the white people are going to become slaves in a couple of years? What do you think's happening? Do you think everything's going to flip around? Revenge? It's the only thing that makes WNBA. I guess, yeah, maybe it's all tactic. Hey, go after the white chick so people will talk about us. Because, I mean, it's not even on my radar. But then that girl pointing and shit like that. I don't know. It's so stupid. I think WNBA is dumb. Watch my daughter get into it, and then I got to be into it. They also don't like her heterosexuality. Is she straight, too? Caitlin? If the league was mostly white and there was one black girl. Okay, I got to move on. All right. This sounds like a gummy gang topic. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm kind of over racism. Like, I don't know. It's not on my radar anymore. So when people start screaming racism, I kind of start tuning out. You know, it's so weird. It's like a kid that has abusive parents and they get into a fight and the kid just kind of goes into that. They put their hands over their ears and they're like, I don't hear anything. And they go, da, 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 I'm not listening. Well, the parents are screaming at each other. That's what I do when I hear about racism. I just I don't care. It's so stupid. You know understand how hard it is to be a white male in 2020. Dude, it's so crazy, man. Everyone's a victim. I hate racist talk on the white side, on the black side, on the yellow side, the red side. It's just I like a good racist joke. I think they're funny. But man, people crying about racism is just annoying. You guys annoy the hell out of me. Not you guys. I'm just saying whoever's crying about it. It's just I just move on. The only solution to solve this is for all female basketball players to fuck each other. Beautiful. I like it. That is a pretty good solution. Racism is how white liberals pull black strings like they're Muppets. I mean, I don't know, man. I think racism is stupid, to be honest. I think even the conversation, I think we go backwards when we also this the blacks could do this, but the white can't do that, and the whites do this, but the blacks can't do it. It's like, what the fuck kind of stupid ass conversation is it? It's so dumb, man. That's racist. It's like, oh, here we go. Here's Ian Garry. Let's talk cuckery.
And I want to be the type of guy that brings the UFC back to Ireland. It's been a long time. Do you know what I mean? I've been carrying this flag for Irish MMA for a long time. With my next fight, I'm the most victorious Irishman in UFC history. I'll have 11 wins. And I want to bring them back here. I've been saying it from day one. I am the next superstar of Irish MMA. I'm going to be carrying.
I tell you, I've been an Ian Garry supporter, right? I've been the guy that's gone against everyone and says, he's a cuck, who cares? If that's what he wants to do, let him do it. But I got to be honest with you. He's lost me. He signs with Eddie Hearn. The more he talks now, I know he's confident. I'm not with it anymore. He's lost me. I hope Islam beats the living shit out of this guy. Like, beats him senseless. I hope he drags him down and does whatever he wants with him. And then his wife watches like he watches, you know? It's like, dude, it was okay to this point, and now it's just like, dude, I hope Islam beats the living shit out of him. Anytime I hear him talk or I see him on social media now, like there was a time I was like, yeah, good for you, kid, man. Stand your base. Like, you know, you're a solid fighter. A lot of people hate you. I can't stomach him anymore.
And I want to be the type of guy that brings the UFC back to Ireland. It's been a long time. Do you know what I mean? I've been carrying this flag for Irish MMA for a long, long time. With my next fight, I'm the most victorious Irishman in UFC history. I'll have 11 wins. And I want to bring them back here. I've been saying it from day one.
No thanks. I'll be the biggest cuck supporter for the Islam fight. Dude, I mean, you're gonna think about this. Islam may fuck his cousin, right? He might. But at least he's not a cuck. You know, I don't know what's worse here, man. Like banging like Islam's living Game of Thrones life. He's living like he's in Game of Thrones. He might be a little bit special because of the inbreeding and all that stuff, but it made him a super fighter. I mean, Garry is a cuck at the end of the day. You know? As much as I've supported Garry, I've been on Garry's side for a long time. But we're talking a dominant heterosexual male or a cuck. Like I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go against the cuck on this one. Although the cuck has a good shot at winning this. This is the thing I was gonna play before. Okay, so to the boxing fans out there, I warn you right now. To the boxing fans out there, there may be some very angry people after this. Now, Mr. Canibio is a guy that I've actually worked with. This guy in New York, which when he was with Triton Fights, he was the play-by-play guy over there, and we used to help him out and do some stuff. And he's been doing a lot of things. He's been all over the place. He's been with MVP. MVP's got him running around doing little social media bits. He's a pretty solid play-by-play guy. And Triton Fights, he was pretty good. He's a brother of the guy that owned Triton Fights, but he sold it. And he's maneuvered his way into Ariel's circle, which is insufferable. But yeah, good for you. You're making your money. You're making a name for yourself. You sold out. You're working with the Weasel. But it's okay, whatever. Anyway, he's on Ariel's thing, and he's the kind of the boxing guy. He's talking a lot of boxing. He's got his own little boxing show on Uncrowned. And he's pretty much plugged in with DAZN. He's plugged in with them. He's plugged in with MVP. And he says something here that's probably going to shock a lot of people that are boxing fans.
With Turkey involved, it's Turkey who is funding Zuffa. If they do Shine Sakor, he's not going to be fighting in an Apex, not going to be fighting with the uniform. They're going to operate on two different structures. There's the ring cards, the super cards, and then there's the Apex one where there's supposedly going to be a league one day. I think we're in the infancy stages of what Zuffa Boxing is. This is like chapter 1, first couple pages. But you got to be impressed. Like, they are.
J-Beers, what would you do to Ian's wife? I want to know exactly what you do. J-Beers says the things I would do to Ian's wife. Oh, my God. I want to know. I want to know right now before I get back into this. Yeah, so Turkey, I guess, beat cancer? I don't know. He seems like he's fine. I guess. That's weird, right? He was battling with cancer and stuff like that, and all of a sudden, poof, he's back in the mix. What would you do, J-Beers? He would get herpes. I mean, I guess, yeah. What would you do, J-Beers? You would fuck the shit out of her. Whoa. Like, until she poos? You would bang her until she poops? Whoa. Even if it's following Ian Garry and whatever else was in there? Really? Interesting. So you would let Ian Garry watch? Because he's into that stuff. What $1 trillion can do for I guess. Until she defecates. Okay. Interesting. All right. I just wanted to clear that up. Okay. Until she defecates. Imagine banging someone until they start shitting all over the place. That'd be crazy. Has anyone experienced that? Conor has obviously chosen someone who will not attack his titanium ding-dong bone like Max Stand and Bang. Oh, my God, dude. Federal. Hold on. Let me put this guy on screen real quick. Federal. Serve Wolf. All right, so watch the first fight. It was all leg kicks. Max has a short-ass reach. He threw so many kicks in that first fight. He was attacking the legs. And Conor's leg got hurt in the first fight, and then he went to grappling. All Max did was go low, 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 low. You gotta, before you jump in there with some casual comment, you gotta do your homework, bro. You gotta do it. But I'm here to help you out so you don't say something stupid in another chat. Yeah, it was all low kicks. Max will be doing that again in this fight, 100%. You gotta do your homework, bro. I'm cool with casuals being here because I'm not here to shame, but my job as the king of the dragons is to make you a better person leaving this chat. So when you go into another chat and say something stupid like that, I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to say, oh, shit, there's a lot of leg kicks there. Why would I say something so dumb? So, yeah. There you go.
Are signing some big names. If they sign Shakur and Haney, if Haney fights Shakur somehow, like with Zuffa's involvement, that's a big time fight, and that's a big time move for them. Like signing Usyk, who has one fight left.
I just helped someone out today. I feel good. That was like my good deed of the day.
What does that really mean? Like, what does that do? Like Fury, Joshua, okay, under the Zuffa banner, okay, it's just signage, and it's not anything different than, say, like when 50 Cent got into boxing and tried to do that, or another failed promoter tried to get involved. Like, you can buy a fight. You can throw money at fighters. You're not really changing anything. So I think they're going to throw money at fighters, which has been happening in boxing for years. Like, even DAZN did it when they first came out. Then scoop everyone up, but then also keep your Sunday night cards, that little engine going, until they eventually just come to, they have both. And then that's when they want to take over. That could be decades. That could be a long time, because I don't think Eddie, Frank Warren, Top Rank, DAZN, they all feel like they're coming together to kind of fight that off. So it is a very interesting time in boxing, but I really think Zuffa will be the final one standing. It's just a matter of when.
This is a boxing guy. There's two strange things with this. This is a guy that specifically has a boxing podcast and now works for Ariel Helwani. And he is saying that Zuffa will be the last one standing. This guy's literally in that world. It probably pains him to say this because he's in with all the other boxing stuff that's going on. And I agree. Now, I'm not a big Zuffa boxing guy, but I'm not a really big boxing guy. Like, if the big events are on, I'll watch it. We'll do a live stream. We'll hang out, and sometimes you see some good ones, right? And I'm starting to like boxing a little bit more now that I'm trying to get into it, hitting the bags and stuff like that and learning some new stuff. But anyway, if this guy is right, Mr. Canibio is correct, and Zuffa is the last one standing, could you imagine if Dana White has full control over the UFC, over MMA? Like, the UFC is so far ahead of everyone else right now, it's not even close. And then the UFC becomes the big cheese for all things boxing, like everything's far away from the UFC. Zuffa, excuse me. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. And I got to be honest with you, I believe it. I believe that can happen. With Turkey involved. With unlimited cash flow.
If I can be bothered getting a lawyer and getting my inheritance, I probably just give $100 Donos all day.
Wow.
Crikey. Sorry. I was brought up with Z Christ.
Wow. Let me just say this, John. I appreciate you saying that. Man, imagine $100 a day from this guy. That'd be crazy. Hey, thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. 3 out of 10 with the calls. We'll see if we get there. I mean, I got a couple more minutes in me. But thank you guys for stopping by. What do you guys think about that? I know a lot of people are like, no, you're crazy, dude. I'm telling you right now. I was told I was crazy when the UFC was going to be the biggest thing out there, when the UFC was going to be just in front of everyone when it came to combat sports. It was going to surpass boxing at some point. And now we've seen it at the White House card. We've seen the big things the UFC has done. We saw that one year where the UFC outmade all the other boxing promotions. So the UFC has proven itself. It's pretty big for a little over 30 years in existence. Dana knows what he's doing. He's a snake, but he knows what he's doing, man. I think that's going to happen. And you got these guys getting older. The Arams. I mean, Eddie Hearn seems like he's a goofball. He seems like he's I don't know, not the brightest human being. I think Dana's going to bury all these motherfuckers. The problem is Turkey probably not going to last that long himself. Yeah, I mean, if that cancer is serious, but there is a picture that he's still up and kicking, and who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, if he does lose that cash flow, that would be a little bit of a hit for him. But Dana's probably just going to find someone else. He'll probably be big enough at the time where he could just find some other investors. I mean, he found the Fertittas for the UFC. If Turkey dies, I don't know if I think, man, he did it with the Fertitta brothers. He might even seduce the Fertitta brothers to get back in business, which I think he's already done. Like the Fertitta brothers, I think they have a piece of Zuffa. I could be wrong. Let me look this up. Do the Fertitta brothers have a piece in Zuffa Boxing? Oh, come on. Why does it stop? Do the Fertitta brothers have a piece in Zuffa Boxing? No, okay. TKO. What do they have? Maybe it's Power Slap? They're invested in something else with them. I wonder, yeah. I'm sure they'll get someone else. Yeah, but Turkey was in bad shape, right? But he's running around doing shit still, so I guess he's all right. Okay, what else do we got over here? Favorite Herb Dean moment? This is a classic. You remember this Herb Dean moment? This was great. Check this out. Herb Dean was salivating here. This was a great one here. This is one of the reasons why I'm a big Herb Dean fan. So you got these guys coming in. I think this was a Cody Durden fight. Pretty sure this guy was fighting Cody. But anyway, there is a female in the commission over here, right? She's standing there, big cans. Herb Dean loves the white ladies. And look at Herb Dean in the corner over there. You see him? See Herb over here? He's taking a look. He's taking a little look over to the side. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this is a classic Herb Dean moment. The camera's panning a little bit. Everyone's paying attention to this guy taking off his stuff, his Venom gear, getting ready to go for battle. This girl, she steps back for a second, right? And then you look over. Herb Dean, look at his mouth. Look at him. He's like, you see him in that corner over there? He's like, I like what I see. Herb likes what he sees. Herb's talking about himself in the third person right there. He got that little snarl on it. Look at his little, yeah.
A black man can't drink.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he likes it. And he's like, he's eyeing her down. He's looking. He's like, yeah, man. Herb's looking. Then the girl looks at him. He kind of looks down for a second. She knows it. He's burning a hole through the side of her face, right? So she looks over, and Herb like kind of looks down. He's like, oh, hey, how you doing? She smiles. She knew it was going on there. You look at Herb, that horn dog Herb.
Fight against Durden, who's going to enter the octagon.
Look at him. Look at Herb. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Nice to see you.
Aw, super chat.
Good man, John. I call a friend to help reach goals.
Let's go, baby. Thank you, John. John Somerset, thank you so much. We got 55 seconds left. Oh, my God. No. It's all good, man. It's all good. We got a show Thursday. We'll be live on tomorrow, probably Gummy Gang. It's all good, man. Here's the return of the... Thank you, guys. Thank you for the donation. Seriously, super appreciated. Very, very much. We got Kainoto coming in.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
Moss, enough of this dumb MMA talk. Let's talk about why the Supergirl Woke Fest movie flopped. Was it because they chose to cast a white Aborigine to play Supergirl? I would rather watch Conor get beaten by Diaz twice over watching that crap shit movie.
Whoa. I think we have a topic for tomorrow's Gummy Gang. I think between the NBA, the WNBA, Supergirl, maybe a little bit more Elliot Page. We might have quite an interesting show tomorrow on Gummy Gang. So yeah, we'll move that over there. But thank you, Kynode. Appreciate that. Okay, so here he is, Mr. Pork. We took the emoji out, but now he's official. Locked in with the UFC. July 25th, he will be making his first official, like we're talking about official situation here on a fight night. What's the card? Magomed Zuinakov he's fighting. Abu Dhabi. This is going down. So we're going to finally see John Pork do his thing. It's going to be bonkers, man. This John Pork thing, I don't know, that whole thing with Islam and the whole John Pork meme, it was crazy, man. Like, people are going nuts over this. So he's got quite the fan base. He's also the guy that slapped around Dylan Dennis and that. Moss Championship fights are only 5 rounds. Where did the 10 come from? We got to pay the bills, I guess. We got to pay the bills. It's a boxing match, but 5 round. A 5-minute rounds. There's no $3 donation, unfortunately. So 5 minute, 10 rounds. It's a boxing match. It's tough. We got to pay the bills, man. It's getting a little rough around here. It's like crunch time. End of the month, you know. It's getting tough around here. Quark. Shout out to Quark, baby. Quark trying to come in. Thank you, Quarky.
Super chat.
Okay, John. We not going to make dude. MOS probably wants to bail. I like Supergirl. She an English Tavistock Israelian.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. We got around halfway there. So I'll go like this. We'll do it for 30 minutes, and then I'll bounce. Okay. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. Quark! Okay, we'll just do it like that. Do 30 minutes. I got 30 more minutes of me. Thank you, Quark. Quark! Appreciate you, brother. Let's see what else we got over here. UFC fight of the month, June. Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. That was a banger, man. That was a banger. Here's Carlos Prates having a little fun. World Cup. I know you guys are into that, right? World Cup. So is Prates. Brazil, what is it? Wait a second. What is he doing over here? Boy, oh boy. I tell you, it's weird not drinking alcohol anymore because I used to be able to relate. Now I'm kind of boring. When I see this thing over here, I'm like, I don't miss that. Wow, man. Yeah, get it. Get it, Carlos Prates. Look at him. He's having a good time. Look at this guy. Carlos Prates. Having a good time over there. Drink it away. There you go. This guy don't give a fuck. This guy don't care. He's party animal. He was banging a trumpet. Yeah, he was hitting the horn. Every celebrity gets trained up in a Tavistock type environment. Ooh, Tavistock. Vince, is it true you're not going to Holes Fest because of J-Beer said that you're too muscular and he was afraid that you were going to take advantage of him? That's what J-Beers was telling me. Is that true? Like, you didn't want to scare J-Beers, so you didn't want to show up all muscular with a sleeveless shirt, make him uncomfortable? Let me know, Vince. That's what he was saying last night.
Super chat.
Mos, I should be saving my money for Vegas. Simon Man lol.
You should be saving your money for Vegas? Come on. Thank you, JBS. Appreciate that.
Federal fucking prison.
Got it. That guy's back. That's a long-ass comment. See, I can appreciate our boss here trying to burn me, but I trained in Rick and Duke Rufus gym as a boy in Milwaukee. Your dad hadn't even looked at your mom yet. LOL. Dude, I'm 49. Conor is getting the 2-fight walk. Okay, so because you trained in the gym, that means you know more than me? Bro, I promise you don't. I can promise you that. I literally have been doing this professionally for 10 straight years on YouTube. You may be able to throw a punch better than me. You may be able to submit me. You may be able to live a little bit longer than me. I am 49 years of age. I've been around the block over here. I've had some of the biggest names in combat sports on the show. I've been covering every single UFC event for 10 straight years, never missing a fight, giving commentary to the people that desire it. You're right. I am the boss. You're correct about that, but you're wrong about everything else that you said in that comment.
Super super chat.
I don't care where you trained.
John just called me and asked me to be like Smokey Goal.
What? He called you and asked you to be like Smokey? Holy cow. That's like you saying I wear a tap-out shirt. I know more than you. Stop it. Calm down. Calm down. Cut it out. Cut this nonsense out. Go watch the first fight. Bro was working on the legs. It was the game plan for Max Holloway. Just spamming kicks. Low, 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 low. To set up the shots upstairs. Go watch it. Conor's leg didn't feel so good. So what does Conor do? Turns into a... Oh, you are a grappler now. Go watch the first fight. And then what I want is a public apology in my comment section on the replay. After you rewatch that fight right now. Actually, you could leave the chat right now. It's free on YouTube. You can watch all 3 rounds. I want you to come back to the comment section and publicly apologize.
Ah, super chat.
Say, "Dear King of the Dragons."
All goalie goals in honor of Wizzes and Smoko.
Thank you, Wiznatchify, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Wiznatchify! Yeah! If you're just jumping in, we're having a little fun going through the news. I talked about the Elliot Page situation, and we're just kind of scrolling through some stories here. Goofing around, being a bunch of goofballs. John Pork. What's the excitement level for John Pork? You guys hyped or you don't care? Let me know. The return of the pork. I wear Affliction still. I know the most. Do you wear Affliction still? I used to like Tap Out back in the day. I like Tap Out. I like Tap Out better than Affliction. Affliction was a little too much. Too much party going on in the front. It was a little much. I thought Tap Out was all right. I like the font, the way the letters connected to each other. But then they fumbled too, right? I think one of the guys died that owned it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Freeze!
For the holes. Points, J Bears.
Let's go, Freeze. Thank you, Freeze. Appreciate it, man. Hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Not interested in John Pork, Jamie? Fake Wiz blocked you? This fake Wiz blocked? What? You were blocked by fake Wiz. You don't wear Affliction? Okay. I'm confused. Jamie transitioned to a boxer. Correct. Yeah, we did the whole Jamie segment earlier. Wiznatchify coming in. Thank you, Wiznatch.
Ah, super chat.
Hey, you guys, what are you doing? Thank you.
And Masuis for Jess and Herb for Smoko and Wizzes. Face holding back tears emoji. Face in clouds emoji.
Face holding back tears emoji. I don't think we see many of those. Thank you, man. Wiznatchify, the Aussie. Here's Conor McGregor. Manny Pacquiao shares a video of him and Conor McGregor having dinner together. Okay, I don't know why he shared that, but let's see. They were flirting with each other about fighting. I remember that. Conor looks very strange without a beard. Kind of like me, like anyone that has a beard. Like once you have a beard for a long amount of time, you got to stay with it. You can't get rid of that beard anymore. You're kind of all in. Like imagine Herb Dean without a beard, that would look crazy. I got GSP Affliction first. Wait, hold on. I got GSP Affliction first. Oh man, remember GSP rocking the Affliction? First ever shirt signed. You have a GSP. So you're saying, Carl, you have a GSP signed Affliction shirt? Is that what you're saying? That's the fourth. There's a lot of fake Wiz. I'm starting to get hungry, guys. I may have to wind it down, guys. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Ian Machado, Garry doesn't want to finish Islam Makhachev early. He wants a 4th round KO to eliminate any ifs. I tell you, if Islam knocks out, excuse me, let me try this again. If Garry knocks out Islam, I'll give him credit, man. I will have a lot of respect. I think another reason why I'm falling off of the Garry train is because it is getting boring, man. There's a lot. I mean, I appreciate what he's doing. I respect how he fights to his opponents. And whatever their game plan is, he finds ways to nullify it. I understand what Ian's doing. But if he knocks out Islam, you got my respect. That would be pretty good.
Ah, super chat.
In dramatic fashion. Wiznatchify.
Fook. Points to Smoko and Wizzes. Go dang it, I forgot to allocate points. Crikey Lord.
He's playing the Fuko Friday. Thank you, Wiz, man. Thank you. Hey, you might open up the phone lines. What the fuck? I'm taking Garry for the upset knockout. Garry could win. I mean, he almost submitted Shavkat. Almost did. I just, did you see the video of Garry rolling with that featherweight? I understand he's got a ground game, and he put Shavkat in a position of uncomfortable, but a couple of things. The final round in the Prates fight, seeing Garry there kind of all shook, he did ultimately lose to Shavkat. And Islam, I feel like, I mean, my man he's with Khabib. Khabib will have a specific game plan designed to make it a horrible night for Garry. I don't see how Garry wins this. He is bigger. I think that's going to be a problem too, his size. It's going to be easier for Islam to get his lanky ass down. So, I mean, Gary's going to be circling a lot. He's going to be trying to pick him apart, stuff the takedowns. It's a good fight. It is. As we get closer to it, I think I'm going to get more excited about it. But if Garry gets the knockout, I'll be impressed.
My ideal scenario, I want a 4th round finish. I don't want any early knockout, because then there's ifs, buts, maybes, there's excuses. I want 4 rounds of domination, and in that 4th round, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to do it now, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to finish him. I'm going to open the door, I'm going to walk him into my trap.
He's been saying he's going to be finishing these guys for a while now. He hasn't finished anybody. Like, it's crazy. He hasn't finished anyone since Conor last fought, I think. I don't know, man. I don't buy it. This is pretty wild. Kayla Harrison, manhandling Sean Strickland.
He was right.
Oh my God.
Who fucked you up?
Hey, guys.
Fucked you up?
Kayla, she tapped me out like 20 times. She did some Japanese throws. I can't pronounce it because I'm American, not a fucking communist.
I tell you what, man. Are they recording this? Because I want to see this.
He was right.
Oh my God.
Who fucked you up?
Hey, guys.
Fucked you up?
Kayla, she tapped me out like 20 times.
Oh my God. Hold on a second. Give me a second here.
Wonderful.
This guy's writing me another note. Hold on.
Mos, Garry got the size and length advantage. Not gonna be an easy fight for Islam. Plus Ian got the hot wife he wants to make happy, so J-Beers don't steal her. Points J-Beers.
Thank you, Freeze. Thank you for explaining that. AI keeps saying that Max did not target Conor's injured knee in 2013. In fact, oh my God. I said he was working his legs and Conor got injured. He was working on his legs. And why are you saying AI? What, you got eyeballs, don't you? Unless you're blind. If you're blind, then I apologize. But if you have eyeballs, just go watch the fight, man. He literally was, bro, like this fucking guy. You got to be like 12, right? Are you an adult? Because I don't want to fight with a kid. I don't want to argue with the kid. Or are you special needs? I just want to make sure because I don't want to go in on you. I don't want to go too hard in on you, you know? Oh my God. I'm not going to AI. Going to ESPN Fight Center. I want to see the okay. What
Tough individual.
Oh, come on, dude. All right, McGregor Holloway one was what year again? Refresh my memory. Was it 21?
Oh,
no, it wasn't 21. It was way before that. It was 14.
Even though MOS wants to bail out, chat chases him away. Eddie Cheddar. Points Smoko.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Quark, thank you so much. Oh my God, we're 2 away from phone calls. What the fuck? We got to open up phone calls? We'll go rapid fire phone calls if we open up. Sure. Okay, what was it? 2016. Was that it? No, I don't think it was 2016. No. Was it? I feel like that's too late. When was Conor McGregor Max Holloway 1? You might be right. I don't know. 2013. Dude, 2016. Are you crazy? Okay. All right. 2013. Okay. It was John Jones, right? I think it was a John Jones fight, wasn't it? Was the main event? No, that was Poirier. Wait, what was the main event of that card? Fuck. Damn, what was the main event? I can't remember. McGregor Holloway was. Who was the main event for that one? 2013, yeah. So who was the main event for that one? Oh, I can't fucking remember. Mm-hmm. It was what was it? Shout out to Freeze. Thank you, Freeze. Fucking hell, I can't remember.
Wonderful.
Mose, J Beers must be heard. We need phone lines open, kind sir. Points J Beers.
Thank you. Was on the prelims. Who was the headliner? I don't fucking remember. Let's see. It was a preliminary card that was reserved for Diego Brando. On the main card, McGregor rival Uriah Faber beat Alcantara. Was that the main event? Travis Brown knocked out Overeem. I do remember that. Chael Sonnen. Oh, Chael Sonnen won. Oh, that was the Shogun one? Yo, I remember I was gloating so fucking hard. Shogun Sonnen. I might have to watch that whole event again. Shogun Sonnen. Damn. That was a pretty big upset, man. Chael. Dude, Chael got me some gloating. I was gloating the fuck out of that one. Okay, so McGregor Holloway was here. Okay. All right. Okay. So here you go. This will help you out. Okay. So here are your strikes. Max Holloway landed to the head, 10 to the head, 1 to the body, and he went 12 to the legs. 12 for 18 down low, targeting the legs until he got taken down for the second half of that fight. If you watch that again, he outstruck him to the legs low. He tried, and I was saying this in the lead up to this fight that's happening next week, right? He can't reach Conor's fucking head. He's got like a 69-inch reach at a 5'10", 5'11" frame. He was 10 for 71 to the face. But he was more effective to the legs. Okay? 12 out of 18 to the legs. Then Conor shot in the second half of the second round, and it was a wrap after that, Conor. But every round Conor won. One of the judges had him at 30-26. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you. Now, Conor threw a lot upstairs too, but landed 34 to the head, right? So think about this. Max Holloway's not going to land much high. His strategy was low downstairs until Conor was not able to fucking move around like he said he was going to be moving around, shot for the takedown, and just mauled him on the mat. Conor McGregor's control wait, where's the control time on this? Hold on a second. Is this even accurate? There's not even any control time here. Conor was 4 for 5 on takedowns on Mr. Great Takedown guy. But what was the control time? I would like to know the control time on this. If anyone could get me the control time. 4 for 5 on takedowns. So think about this, guys. Think about this. Max Holloway, he's going to be doing the same thing. He's going to be going low. He's not going to be swinging up high because he's not going to be able to reach Conor's head. Conor's got a 74-inch reach, Max 69. Max going to be punching down at Conor, trying to reach his head. He's not going to hit it. He's going to be leg kicking him. I promise you this. He's going to, especially after a serious leg injury, he's going to do the same thing. Now, can Max win? Of course, he's the favorite, right? Of course, everyone's picking Max. I'm telling you right now, surprise, surprise, motherfucker, the king is back.
Aw, super chat.
John Lately, thank you.
Thought it was FOF points J Beers.
What?
Christmas tree emoji. Glowing star emoji.
You thought it was
Milky
points J
Way
Beers.
Emoji.
Johnny, thank you, man. Johnny Lately, thank you so much. Now go back to Duke Rufus and cry. Go back to your AI. Go cry. There's levels to this, man. Levels. Levels to this. Rankings. Updated UFC media light. The media updated their rankings. Fiziev up 1 spot. He deserved it. Got a knockout. Solid gatekeeper. Okay. All right. I think I got everything I wanted to get. Here's Michael Chandler update. Let's see what he's doing.
All right, 2 weeks. Or 2 weeks post-fight.
I feel bad for Chandler, but then I shouldn't because he's got a beautiful house. He's got money. Should be all right, right?
We gotta do a weight check. Weight check. It's exactly what I weighed.
He weighs 195 pounds. He fought at 155. Holy shit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
But he was fighting at welterweight.
J Beers Army, stand up. Points J Beers.
Let's go, Freeze. Let's go. Playing the points game. Thank you. Thank you. If this was the points game tonight, I think J Beers would have won. Chandler just happy to be alive. Yeah, man. I mean, he's not retiring. He's going to keep going. I don't know. Who would you put in front of Chandler next? You got to, I don't know what the fuck you do with Chandler. I'd say this. I mean, you can't really, where does Hooker's got to be, where's Hooker in the rankings? Like, they should run that back. Let's see. Media, let's go meta rankings. I don't even think Chandler's ranked, right? Is Hooker even ranked anymore? Right, Hooker should be bounced out. Oh, Dan Hooker's at 9. What the fuck? How is Hooker even ranked? I still say run it back. So Fazeev on this is ranked 10. It's so crazy we live in a world where Hooker's ranked higher. Oh, they're tied at 10. I don't think Chandler beats anyone in the top 10. Like, I'm looking at these guys. So he's got to fight someone unranked. Maybe a contender series guy or something like that. Who the hell knows? But give him someone that he could beat. It's like a ride off into the sunset. All right, guys, listen. I got to get out of here. I appreciate everyone stopping by this beautiful stream. You guys were phenomenal. Came close to the goal. It's all good, man. Next, what I'll do is on Thursday, I'll do the 5 rounds. We'll go 5 rounds next Thursday. But thank you guys for stopping by. If you missed the Elliot Page segment, you're going to want to run that back. You're going to love it. If you missed me talking the Conor McGregor staring into the mirror segment, go run that back. You're going to love it. You're going to love everything on this channel because it's phenomenal. But we got to get the hell out of here. I appreciate you guys. I love doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we're live here on this channel. We're live Friday mornings for 1FC. I'm going to be doing Fook Off Friday on Friday night. And then Saturday is July 4th. So I'm gonna belt out this week. I'm going to go fucking ham. Gummy Gang, MMA-Holes. We're going to be doing a lot of content between the two channels. Moss and Jesse's show. Go watch the replay of our Monday show that happened yesterday. And let me get out of here, friends. We're going to end this night with a beautiful song. What should I play? Johnny, thank you, buddy. Come in the late. Thank you so much, man.
Super chat.
Appreciate it. I'm going to go watch Obsession.
Max bringing his snorkel for Z-Dive.
Z-Dive. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun talking a lot of shit next week. It's going to get fucking crazy, but I'm going to start it up Thursday. I'm going to ramp it up even more Thursday. So get ready. Get your gloves out. We're going to be duking it out. Max Holloway. And if you can't wait to see Conor McGregor get slept, you better be tuning in next Saturday. Because you could dance. You could dance on me. You could tap dance on me. Laugh at me. I told you. You could give it to me next Saturday. You can give it to me next Saturday. But don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole. Good night, guys.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Most that obsession girl scary AF. Be careful. Points J Beers.
Uh-oh.
We're still kicking on the YouTube. We're still breaking fights down. We're still live for every UFC fight. We still let dragons fly around. the MMA-Holes.